Hello Cowboys Nation, welcome to another video, and without further ado, let's get to another round of news from America's team. Insider predicts how Cowboys' Dak Prescott contract standoff will end. Shortly after it was learned that wide receiver CeeDee Lamb and the Dallas Cowboys had agreed to a 4-year, $136 million deal this past weekend, Lamb insisted he had no doubt that the club will soon lock quarterback Dak Prescott down via a lucrative extension. NFL insider Albert Breer of Sports Illustrated didn't go that far but acknowledged in a Wednesday mailbag that his confidence level is at a 7 out of 10, that the two sides will eventually put pen to paper on an agreement. "These things usually get done," Breer wrote. "I don't think Dallas wants to go to $60 million per year to keep him, and Dak Prescott's agent, Todd France, is a bulldog of a negotiator. But the mere idea of what might be behind door number 2 if the Cowboys let Prescott go into a walk year, it'll be impossible to tag him in 2025, isn't an easy one for the Cowboys to reckon with. So, yeah, my guess would be something gets done." While Prescott finished second in regular season Most Valuable Player award voting for the 2023 campaign, it's thought his 2-5 career playoff record is one reason team owner and general manager Jerry Jones doesn't want to go to $60 million per year to keep the 31-year-old beyond the 2024 season. As Breer wrote for a different article, though, the Cowboys paying Lamb this summer was a predictable ending to that contract saga, considering Jones' desire to hold on to star talents. Prescott opened the 2020 season with his rights retained via the franchise tag before he suffered a horrific and gruesome ankle injury in October of that year. Despite that setback, Jones gave his QB1 a 4-year contract in March 2021 that reportedly could have been worth more than $160 million with $126 million guaranteed. Prescott has proven he can consistently play at an elite level through at least week 18 of a campaign. It's unclear if Breer's confidence regarding Prescott's future has anything to do with the Cowboys routinely being linked in rumors with living legend Bill Belichick, as Dallas head coach Mike McCarthy remains in the final year of his contract. Belichick turns 73 years old next April and presumably wouldn't want to start from scratch with a rookie quarterback or a signal caller unfamiliar with all that comes with serving as the starter for America's team. Cowboys urged to make trade with Broncos to upgrade QB position. Former NFL quarterback Chase Daniel believes the Dallas Cowboys need to pursue Zach Wilson to upgrade their quarterback depth behind Dak Prescott. The Denver Broncos have named rookie Bo Nix as their starting quarterback, relegating Wilson to a backup role. The Broncos have decided to keep 3 quarterbacks on their 53-man roster: Nix, Wilson, and Jarrett Stidham. "I feel comfortable with those 3 quarterbacks," Payton said on Sunday. "I think I told you already I see the 3 of them making it." Wilson's strong preseason has made him a potential trade chip. The number 2 overall pick in 2021 closed out his preseason action with 251 yards and a pair of touchdowns against the Arizona Cardinals. Daniel thinks the Cowboys need to make a move and get Wilson to Dallas. "Intriguing option for Zach Wilson, the Dallas Cowboys," Daniel tweeted on August 26. "He's an immediate upgrade over Cooper Rush, Trey Lance, and gives them some depth behind Dak, who has yet to sign. Sean Payton has been loving up Zach and wouldn't be surprised if it's to increase trade value. Cowboys already have Trey Lance as Project QB. The Cowboys making a move for another developmental quarterback like Wilson seems unlikely with Lance on the roster. Lance, who went number 3 overall behind Wilson in 2021, has been assured he's making the 53-man roster. Do I need to see any more from Trey Lance? Can we stop there?" And the answer is yes, Jones said after Lance's final preseason start. Yes, he's going to be on the 53. Lance's preseason finale wasn't pretty. He tossed 5 interceptions against the Los Angeles Chargers, showing he has a long way to go before becoming a viable option. "Ups and downs for sure," Lance said of his performance. "I turned the ball over too many times. I think that's kind of the story. We had a chance to still win it at the end and yeah, I just have to take care of the ball better. This sucks. This is one that I'm not going to forget about anytime soon, but it's part of it. You just have to flush it, turn the page and be able to do that. Lance got almost all of the work in the preseason. He completed 73 of 113 passes, 64.6%, for 662 yards and showed off his athletic ability, adding a team-high 168 yards on the ground. Veteran backup Cooper Rush, who is also projected to make the roster, threw just 6 passes in the preseason. Cowboys urged to trade for angry former 1,100-yard RB. The Cowboys had Dalvin Cook in for a workout this week, and though he left without a contract, the message left by his appearance was clear: the team's professed confidence in its running back committee is a lot shallower than they'd like us to believe. After the dust settled on Tuesday's 53-man roster cuts, the Cowboys are left with a trio of running backs that has Ezekiel Elliott at the top, with Rico Dowdle and Deuce Vaughn behind him. Hunter Luepke remains as the fullback. That's just not enough. At the analysis site Pro Football Focus, the Cowboys are ranked as having the worst running back crew in the NFL, and it probably isn't even close. Elliott had a grade of 67.6 last season, spent with the Patriots before coming back to the Cowboys. That ranked 40th out of 59 running backs. Dowdle was at 66.6, which was 43rd. Vaughn did not appear in enough plays to rank among the top backs, but his overall grade was a paltry 46.4 in 61 offensive snaps. If the Cowboys need more, the folks at Bleacher Report have an idea: trade for Texans runner Dameon Pierce. In an article titled, "One Trade Each NFL Team Should Propose Before the 2024 Season," writer Alex K. pitches the Cowboys on a trade for Houston's Pierce, swapping out only a 6th-round pick. Pierce is a good hidden value. And if he could be had so cheap, the Cowboys could land a gem. He had just 416 yards on 145 carries in his second season, but was terrific as a rookie. Whether this was a sophomore slump he can bounce back from or more indicative of his future remains to be seen, but the Cowboys should be willing to roll the dice on a resurgence. At worst, Pierce should provide serviceable depth behind Elliott and Dowdle. At best, he could get his career back on track and emerge as Dallas starter for the next several years. It's a worthwhile gamble for a day 3 draft pick and could be a fantastic return on investment.